Oh, good afternoon.
Oh, Mr. Wallace, how are you?
Oh, good, Sharon. You?
Good to see you.
Good to see you, too.
Thank you for coming in today.
Thank you. Oh, thank you for having me.
Anytime. I understand you wanted to talk a little bit about your business?
Yes, I'm interested in selling my company.
Selling your company?
Yes.
Wow. It's a big step.
Cheers.
And you'd like us at the firm here to help you with that process?
That's why I'm here.
Oh, great. Well, I can assure you we'll keep your best interests at heart. We'll make sure you get the best deal possible.
Fantastic. That's all I need.
Well, that sounds good. All right. Thanks, Mr. Wallace.
Thank you.
Mr. Smith,
Mr. Nelson, welcome.
how are you today?
Oh, not too bad. How are you?
I'm not too bad. I'm here to discuss today the purchase of Wallace Industries.
Oh?
Hoping that you could help me out with the purchase negotiation, and I'm looking to invest in this company.
Okay. What were you looking to accomplish?
Well, currently where I stand financially, I have investments tied up in other areas, so I don't want to spend any more than I have to for this purchase of the business. Is there any way you can possibly help me out? Is that something feasible?
That's absolutely feasible. But we absolutely want your best interest in mind, so I'll see what deal I can get for you. I'm sure we can keep it nice and low for you.
Perfect. Thank you very much. Just keep me updated.
Nice to see you.
Smith, how's it going?
Oh, good. How are you?
Good. Guess what?
What?
Mr. Wallace came in this morning. He wants us to negotiate the sale of his business.
Mr. Wallace.
Mr. Wallace.
I just talked to a client that wants to buy his company.
The same Mr. Wallace?
Wallace Industries?
That's the one.
Oh, that's not good.
Can we handle that? I mean, our offices are right next door to each other.
Should probably go talk to one of the managing partners. Okay, let's do that.
Gentlemen, how are we?
Mr. Thomas.
What brings you into my office today? Busy man, right? So demand my time. I require something important.
We've got an issue.
We got a bit of a problem surrounding the Mr. Wallace deal.
Mr. Wallace, I came in and spoke to you about the sale of his business.
That's right, yes.
And what seems to be the problem?
Well, I spoke to Mr. Nelson, another lucrative client who wants to buy Mr. Wallace's company. So we're looking at representing Mr. Wallace, the seller, and Mr. Nelson, the buyer.
That's so.
Yes, we appear to have a conflict of interest.
Yes. Now I need you boys to see both through the bright line. Do you understand what I'm saying here? This is a very lucrative business, and I would like to proceed with the sale. However, before we can represent both parties, there are a few strict guidelines that we must adhere to. Do you know what they are? Good job. You nailed that one right on the nose.
Yeah, but I mean, even if they both agree, I mean, Smith and I's offices are right next door to each other.
That is true. Do you know what kind of screens we need to implement?
I think some of those screens would work. Just we'll work on separate floors. We'll have separate servers for all of our computer files. I think we should have like separate teams. And I want Brent Cotter. Here's the best lawyer in the city.
That sounds good, Smith. I like that.
It is good.
All right, gentlemen. I think we've kind of covered all the bases here. Now, you two get back to your clients and let's proceed with the sale of Wallace Industries. I think you two have a very bright future ahead in this firm, and I don't see anything going wrong. Job well done, gentlemen.